Good afternoon, and thank you for the invitation to speak today. CRU and camping ministry more broadly have been a significant part of my journey in knowing Christ as my Lord and in my growth as a Christian. I am thankful to have grown up in a loving Christian home where my parents have supported and encouraged these interests. My journey with CRU began back in primary school. I attended many camps where I had loads of fun making friends, engaging in a variety of activities, especially at Lake Mac where my passion for water sports began. I love singing praises to God and singing in devotion sessions and fell in love with the leaders and community here at CRU. I can still recall many memory verses to the tunes of classic songs and have kept and treasure handwritten notes from my leaders, some of whom later became my colleagues and dear friends. Each of these messages are reminders of fun experiences and, more importantly, truths of God's character. Throughout high school, every holidays I attended several camps, either with my youth group or with CRU, during junior leading or attending myself, including Cross Train, where I was equipped with leadership skills, and Bright Waters, where I learnt to wakeboard, water ski, tube, and deeply engage in discussions with my friends and leaders. It quickly became the highlight of my year. In year 10, I even tried to convince my parents to let me fly home solo from a family holiday in Italy. Unfortunately, I was unsuccessful in that. In year 12, I also recall sitting in my school captain interview being asked why I should get the position. After a moment of consideration, I said I'd like to be the Christian outreach prefect instead, so I could help oversee and lead the lunchtime group, chapel, plan our school's CRU camp, and be involved with inter-CRU events, which took up much of my time that year. After graduating year 12, I was blessed to spend several years working in the CRU Educational Camps Division as part of the Summit program. During this time, God graciously opened up many opportunities to speak into the lives of many campers and explain and model how to live for Jesus. I remember speaking to a year 6 girl, Audrey, who had been reading the Bible on her own for quite some time. She told me that at first she didn't know where to start, so did the logical thing of starting from Genesis chapter 1. By count, she was up to the book of Acts. However, she admitted that she did not understand much of what she was reading. Firstly, I was stunned and admired her persistence. Honestly, I think we could all learn a lesson or two from that little girl. She was so grateful throughout camp that there were so many leaders to whom she could ask what seems like a million questions in order to understand better. While Audrey had read a lot, camp was the first time she grasped the depth of God's love for her, and it was a place where she came to have a personal relationship with God, the creator of the world. In every spare moment from that conversation on, she was reading the Bible, turning page after page. On the last morning of that camp, I've never seen a year 6 girl pack her bag so quickly in the morning just so that she could sit down and keep reading on with me. Audrey reminds me of Matthew 19, when Jesus says, "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these." It can be difficult for young people these days to find purpose and meaning. They are facing massive questions of identity, self-worth, and purpose. But Audrey's genuine curiosity and realization that she too could call God her Heavenly Father and have a new purpose, a life in and found in Jesus, was such a blessing to witness. Her story inspires and encourages me to keep walking with the Lord even when times may be difficult. Today, even though I no longer work for CRU, its ministry will always have a special place in my heart. I am thrilled to be involved in many ways, including directing on Bright Waters each summer. Your support of this ministry is important for this work, and I cannot wait to see how God will continue to encourage, equip, and support young people like Audrey to find their identity in and their purpose in being a follower of Jesus in the years to come. Thank you.